We're the Gorgeous Geeks.
And Smallville had their season 8 season finale. And, I don't know, what's the same old Smallville to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. I didn't expect a great, huge blowout fight between Clark and Doomsday because they never really had a really great blowout fight with Clark and anyone. But the shocker, well, there was two shockers. The first shocker was Jimmy Olsen dying.
If you people think that Lex is really dead, then I think
then you're retarded. I mean, that's just silly.
And if Smallville does really say that he's dead, then they're full of crap, and that's just crap, because I mean, a toy monkey?
I don't believe Lex was actually in
monkey?
that truck. I don't believe Lex was actually in the truck.
But when they killed Jimmy, that was I was like,
but he's in the comic books. He's like Superman's water boy.
They didn't even really establish Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal. When they have changed stuff or mess with the characters in the mythology, usually it's been seen as a mistake, and this was different, and I think it was just a bold choice they decided to make to say, hey, we don't have to do what you people think. In the episode, Lois picked up a Legion ring, and then she disappeared. And you didn't see anything from her for the rest of the episode. Like, I was expecting them to show a little tidbit of her wherever the heck she was, because that's what they usually do, but they just left it where it was. I thought it was interesting that because he saved Chloe, that it changed the future, and he ended up, they said he was going to die.
I think it's silly to hide important items that could, affect the planet inside of your toolbox.
And I thought it was so selfish and unfair to say, Clark, I'm doing all this for you, to protect you, when good and well that girl like Davis. I thought that was very selfish and cruel to put it off on him, because he's all like, I gotta save Chloe, she's in danger because of me. And she's like, yeah, it is because of you, but I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, I think that was quite unfair.
It was very selfish of her. Why'd they have to do that to Jimmy? They just took him down. They just took him down a dark path. It's like Charlie on Lost. They took him down a dark path, and then they raised him up a little bit, and then they whacked him. That's what they did to Jimmy.
It's a totally different network.
I don't care.
You can't live and know Clark's secret.
Well, I mean, some people can, but
and Batman, Jimmy Wonder Woman,
but just how the episode was set up, and just how he was talking, like, I knew the whole entire. I just knew it. And Clark is like, yes, you did know it. You were right about me. And you were right about Doomsday. Well, I guess you can call him Doomsday, but it was that extra punch that they usually give, like, here's your closure, now we're gonna kill you. Well, I heard people complaining, Clark's so stupid, Clark's so stupid, Clark is so stupid on the show. I'm like,
Superman is stupid.
You act like he's not stupid in the comic books.
That's how he is.
He makes dumb decisions like this all the time.
Yeah.
About, we can't cross this line, there's a line, you see this. If you ever read Kingdom Come, or Superman vs. Aliens, you will understand that Clark just does not cross the line. He's not even taking any.
The writers are doing a good job as portraying.
Even and Superman vs. Aliens, I'm talking about the aliens from Aliens. The movie when they burst out your chest. That movie.
Yeah, he won't even kill them because they're living beings.
But I did like his conclusion, his realization that I put humanity up on a pedestal. Not that I'm dissing humanity, because hey, I'm human. But cause through the show it's like, I'm different, I'm an alien, I don't want to be an alien, why do I have to be different? And my Kryptonian side, I think it's evil. Oh no, I'm misinterpreting messages from my father. And I think my father's evil and wants me to take over the world. Just that whole thing was, I guess interesting, but I found it kind of annoying.
And I knew Davis was going to kill one of them. I was just thinking, why are you confessing your love to Jimmy in front of this guy that has...
I was surprised that they killed Jimmy, period, but I just think it was intelligent for them to have Davis, the human Davis, which I don't understand why he has a human side when he's not really human at all, but that he was the one who killed Jimmy. This whole time, yeah, he is a psychopath. There is a beast, but yeah, he did kill all of these people. He killed people and then he hid it. There's no getting around it. Yeah, he was afraid, but he still did these wrongs and he covered it. He made Jimmy look crazy.
So it was good that they touched on Clark's, I think everybody has good deep down inside of them type view that he really never gets rid of But at least he is starting to address
It's an interesting dynamic for the show that needed to happen, so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I am grateful. That was pretty good writing. And that was actually a good intro, because it was whispers, and like you didn't understand what they were saying at first. All of a sudden you heard a strong Zod and saw the Z on the ground. And
I didn't even hear like Zod too strong. I just recognized the symbol a lot. But
it was cool. I'm curious to know who's gonna be playing Zod. That's gonna be interesting. I hope we have a good actor.
But it is interesting because they did all tie it back to Zod, because they said Doomsday was technically his son because he's created by Zod and Zod's wife to come into Earth and kill Clark and blah blah blah. So it's still all connecting, sort of. So that's good.
Yeah, it is.
That is good. I am proud of you, Smallville.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too.
You are evolving. When they started the show, they said they can't have him fly and they can't have him wear the costume because that would be the end of Smallville and where Superman really takes off. But the writers who started that, who said that when the show was laid out, are no longer there. So, I mean, they didn't even want Clark to have a relationship with Lois, so, they've been more lenient on that. So, hopefully, I mean, we can't keep saying red, blue, blur. It was, okay, acceptable kind of at first, but now it's just going to keep getting ridiculous because you would think someone would come up with a better name.
And also, they need to start saying that he's saving people from, that they're seeing the red, blue, blur, not just in Metropolis, but other places too, because it's kind of sounding almost like Lois and Clark.
I didn't get when he looked on screen to find out where Chloe was, then he listened in and heard her voice and followed it.
Well, I guess
why couldn't he listen in?
Well,
and
I guess
follow it before.
I think he was trying to penetrate, like he wanted a destination to listen in, to tune in.
Whatever. That's not true, because he did it the previous episode with that shapeshifter.
Well, you know what? That's just how Superman is. He can't multitask. He can't think and use his powers at the same time. He has to think about it, then use his powers.
Whatever.
He's like House. He has to have the epiphany and then use his powers. When is Clark gonna try and fix the fortress?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe now that he's embracing his Kryptonian side, he's gonna go to the fortress and say, "Hey, Dad, I guess you're not evil."
Hey, you're not a jerk.
Hey, Dad, you were right all along. But
I hope he can realize that just because he's Kryptonian, that doesn't mean you have to be emotionless. And I think it's destiny time. I think he needs to fly. I think Tom Welling needs to get over whatever he has against the suit and just put it on, suck it up, and just go about whatever. And
yeah, I mean, because come on, I mean, if you've been a superhero in America, in any city, no matter what, and you're running around and there's a red, blue burst, some critic, some journalist, some comedian would have come up with a name that's better than the red, blue blur.
Yeah, and they can't call him anything but Superman. So
right,
you can't stall this out until the show ends. Not if you're planning to do 10 seasons.
Right.
Come on.
That's
it's already old. Suck it up and do it already. Darn it. But I thought this season finale was decent. I thought
it didn't top otherwise. As far as shocking, I mean, that it shocked me. You guys got me. Smallville got me. Shocked me to, I mean, I did not think Jimmy was going to go out. I really had my money bet on
Chloe and Davis. Or if people were
some type of Bonnie and Clyde death type thing. It was weird. I thought that's what happened.
Some tragic My Chemical Romance Helena moment or something.
Right.
So long.
Yeah.
Something like that. But you got me. So,
it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
So, tell us what you think. Did they get you? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you happy? Are you excited about next season? Tell us.
Kneel before Zod!
Kneel before Todd!
I'm sorry. Well, I'm Katrina.
I'm Christina.
And we're the Gorgeous Geeks.